A total of 37 Chinese warplanes led an incursion into Taiwan's air defense identification zone from Thursday to Friday morning. The incursion featured 7 different kinds of aircraft, including J-11 and J-16 fighter jets. The Defense Ministry says Taiwan's military had a full grasp on the situation and that response measures were launched. And according to a retired Air Force official, the military adapts its strategy with each incursion to respond quickly, effectively, and directly to any threat from the outside.
37 Chinese warplanes, including J-11 and J-16 fighters, intruded into Taiwan's southwestern air defense identification zone. The Defense Ministry says it had a full grasp on their movements and activated Taiwan's defensive systems.
A
total of 37 warplanes entered our southwestern ADIZ. Some of them moved eastward over the Pacific Ocean to carry out air reconnaissance and long-distance training. The military had a full grasp on the PLA's movements and dispatched aircraft, vessels, and shore-mounted missile systems to closely monitor and respond to the situation.
The aircraft, vessels, and shore-mounted missile systems activated to monitor the situation are Taiwan's defensive systems. They include dispatching aircraft already in the air to the intruded airspace on follow-up reconnaissance missions, scrambling jets to drive away the intruders, and activating missile tracking systems to track airborne threats above ground and sea. A former Air Force official says each deployment varies depending on the situation.
The PLA can send up 9 different aircraft, all of which fly at different speeds and altitudes. The time they reach their destinations is different, and the time they spend in the air is also different from others sent before and after. Taiwan's military responds in the best way possible, making sure it is also the most economic, effective, and direct, with the shortest distance and time traveled possible. When dispatching aircraft, many considerations have to be made. There is an SOP for that, but it's also adaptable and flexible.
The former officer says many factors have to be considered in a response, and responses are re-evaluated on a rolling basis. A military expert says the goal is to prevent Beijing from turning an act of provocation into an actual attack.
The CCP is using gray zone tactics and threats and adopting quasi-military action. This all comes with an implicit risk that this feinting could turn to warring. The military continues to make adjustments to its combat readiness standards to respond to any threat from China.
With incursions happening with increasing frequency, the military is on guard at all times, ready to respond to any urgent situation and defend Taiwan's sovereignty.